Wake up! It's time for Ferri Live.
Today is October 20th, and it's currently 7:55. I'm Samaya.
And I'm Juliana, bringing you your Ferri News Live. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Wait for the guy to say the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Please be seated. Thank you. Today's order of the levels are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now for today's teacher announcements. Pumpkin contest is this week. Please come check out and vote for the pumpkins in the library. The book fair is next week. You will be coming during your ELA or literacy class to browse and shop for books. Pre-order the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid Big Shot and get it on its release date, Tuesday, October 26th. Bring $10 to the library by Thursday. Now for today's fantastic quote of the day. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas Edison. Here's a special report. The pumpkin contest is in full swing in the library. A few community members stopped by to vote, as well as the Johnston Sunrise newspaper. Several students were interviewed for an article that will be published in the paper at the end of this week. Here are some pictures from yesterday. Now for a book preview.
We found Rover chained to the side of the road with a blindfold over his eyes and tape around his muzzle. We found Rover chained to the side of the road with a blindfold over his eyes and tape around his muzzle. We couldn't just leave him there, so my family and I brought him home. I don't know why the person who abandoned Rover was so mean. All he wants is a friend, and what Rover wants, Rover gets. Play dead with Red Rover at your Scholastic Book Fair. And while you're there, check out Beer Zone 2.
Here's another preview.
The Babysitter's Club wasn't just a business, it was my life. Well, that and art, pottery, family, and friends. I loved being busy. So when the new girl Ashley and I decided to enter the upcoming sculpture contest, it was one more thing to juggle. I'm really sorry, Todd. Can you stand up for me again as vice president? Ashley was a great artist and saw everyday objects as art. But one of the things she couldn't see was how important the club was to me. I didn't want to lose my friends, but I also didn't want to give up my art. And I had no idea how I was going to keep both. See what happens with the all-new graphic novel, The Babysitter's Club, Claudia and the New Girl, at your Scholastic Book Fair. The Babysitter's
Now to Evan and Isabella for today's day in history and weather. Today is National Chicken and Waffles Day.
LA to New York, this quintessential meal of the rural South made a slow migration to the urban communities to the north and west. But chicken and waffles have been around for more than 150 years. No one knows who first put chicken and waffles on the same plate together, but we do know the meal was a staple of both African American cooks and the Pennsylvania Dutch.
Daily weather. The temperature is 63 out today, but it feels like 55. There is a 12% chance of rain. The air quality is 45 good. The wind is 14 miles per hour, and the sun rose at 7:05 a.m. and it will descend at 5:57 p.m.
Now to Aubrey and Zoe for today's word, fun fact, or joke of the day.
Today's joke of the day is, what do you call two witches that are sharing an apartment?
Broommates.
If you'd like to submit a joke for joke of the day or a fun fact, please stop by the box in the library.
And thank you to all who wore pink today and donated money to breast cancer awareness.
That's all we have time for today. Same time, same place.
Have a wonderful Wednesday.